Hello from the chaos that is of blood and ink. This is April. I'm going to do a planner video real quick. I have a lot of stuff to update y'all on since I haven't been around this channel for about 4 months. A lot has happened planner-wise in my life. So let me get my stuff and we will get started. With my last video, I believe I was saying that my system was going to change quite drastically. I went to Planner Perfect again. I tried. I had the monthly book, and you can see I set it up with pictures. I had everything going, like very much big time in it. This was my social media planner. This was just a journal book that I never did use, and then you had your monthly book, and I used it up until July. So this month I used this. I was using this. I was enjoying it, but it just didn't. I think I like the leather more than I liked actual planners. So I was on Instagram, of course, and everybody is sharing all of their Hobonichi Weeks, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I'm back with it, and this is my system now going forward. I have my Hobonichi Weeks that I cannot wait to flip through with y'all. And then I have my A6 Stalogy that I am using as a daily notebook. So I'm using 2 days per page right now because, we're in July, almost August. And this gives me like 2.5 pages a day to use. And I was watching someone, I will look her up and put her account, I will tag her in the comments, but it was an old video, I can't remember what year, maybe 2020. And she said she accidentally did her Stalogy upside down one year, and I was thinking that would be a really great idea to do because it puts this space at the bottom instead of at the top, and I could put washi across there just like in my weeks. So next year I wrote a note to myself. Okay, so for my weeks, this week's originally was for my kids' school. I used it this year for their schoolwork and keeping track of everything. So I figured I was going to try the weeks. I might as well use one that I've already got instead of, I was so tempted to buy one on sale, but it always bugs me how if I start a week's late, it's like all of this space is just wasted. And in this case, I've used every single week in this week's, just even November here. So I've used all of, well, not all of it. These weekly spreads, I have to update June, and I think the first bit of July is when we let out for summer break. The second week of July is when I started using it as an actual planner. And this was last week. You can see I had a lot of fun with it. I still need to update a few things, but I'm back. It's just like, it feels like home. I'm back. And I picked me up a pair of Vans for the first time. So that's what this paper is. Just the paper that has Vans on it. I just ripped it down and wrote some memories. This is this current week. It's Monday. I need to read a new library book, so I'm glad I saw that. But I'm just using it like I used to. I've decorated all the way through August. Mostly, like these two spreads are completely LA floral stickers. I'm using up my stock that I've had of her stickers, and then hopefully come spooky season, I will make a huge order because I love spooky stickers and I love her style of spooky stickers. So I still have to go back and put a bit of washi down. I don't like the quotes. I wish they just left it blank, but at the same time, if they left it blank, I would probably still just put washi down there. Okay, so now let's go forward to the let's go forward to the notes. And I just realized something. I didn't leave myself enough pages for my monthly stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I had a few things written down here for the kids' schoolwork, ordering stuff, or this was before we swapped curriculums. So I have this spread, and this spread that's blank. So I guess August, September, October my moods and tunes could go there. This is July moods and tunes. And then I completely forgot about giving myself room for more moods and tunes. I guess I could put September here. Let me see. I can't remember what I just said. August, September, October. Wait a minute. Okay, so August, September, October. So I could put November here. Let me see. You can see what I was using this for. I was trying to use it for a weekly spread, like just set up like my weekly plans. And then I was using it for daily pages. Here's some more daily pages. What am I up to? November? Yeah, daily pages. So then I just go right into budget. I could repurpose this for December moods and tunes because last night when I was finishing setting this up, I completely forgot about that. So let me think again. August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, I could totally do that. And it would be chopped up, but it would work. Okay, so the first section I set up was my budget, and you can see it's kind of chopped up because I went forward in the book to use this for social media. I was taking notes on different videos I was watching. So these are all for budget pages. And then when it comes, let's see, I believe here, it starts the actual, what's going to be my bank, what's it called? It's going to be my bank books, where kind of like a checkbook where I keep track of all of our transactions. Okay, so let me forward it over here. Okay, and then I have 3-page spreads for all of my kit, for my husband first. Actually, I think he got, wait a minute. What? Oh my gosh. I was so tired last night. Look at that. I was tired. I thought I had 3 pages for him. This is just supposed to be for like sweet stuff he says or sweet stuff he does. It would be his birthday planning, but his birthday's already passed for this year. So I don't know why I did that. But this could totally be my moods and tunes now. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm doing here. I have to correct that, but I have 3-page spreads for all of my family. I have my husband, my eldest son, my younger son, and then my daughter all get 3 pages. That is birthday planning, things they like, their clothes sizes, foods they're into, shows they're into, games they are liking to play, just all that stuff. And then next comes my social media planner. And for this, I gave myself like a few pages at the front for goals. And then I set up weekly spreads. So for the first, I don't know, 8 or so weeks, I had these huge stickers from Happy Planner. I don't remember what book they're in, but I have a bunch of the little Happy Planner books. So I use those. Okay, my daughter's in here with her Barbie doll house now, so it might get a little bit louder. I'm hoping the microphone I have will drown out most of the background noise, but you may still hear her. Okay, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. This week I'm focusing on posting 2 videos, 2 long form videos, and 3 shorts per day. Mixing planner and bookish writing stuff. So that's what this is. Along with ideas for Instagram and TikTok, I'm just repurposing my content for those. So I gave myself 3 pages per week so that I could do setup of what I'm planning to do this week. I have a little bit of space in case something changes. And then I put my beginning numbers for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube here. So I have follower counts, and either like here I have reach. On TikTok it's likes, and on YouTube it's watch hours. So that's what I have for that. And then down here I can go ahead and like write, I'll put what I end the week at, and then kind of my take on how I was able to keep up with stuff, what I want to do different for next week, and so on. Then I have a week, 3 pages for most weeks. I think a couple I messed up with, but like this one, I think this one ended up with 4 pages. but you get kind of what I was trying to do. Then I ran out of these stickers, so I figured by the time I run out of these, if I'm consistent, maybe I won't need this to help me stay on track. So I still have these if I do, so I could do 1 or 2 habit trackers. I mean, Happy Planner is crazy about habit trackers. Okay, so after the social media thing, I have animal notes. So for our goats, pigs, and all that stuff, I gave myself a few pages for that. This is for my husband's projects. So my husband works on small engines. He does small engine repair on the side. He's been taking a lot of jobs from his coworkers at the DOT. So I figured I would set up a whole section just for that. So I give him 4 pages for that. And then I have vehicle maintenance, 3 pages for that. Home tasks, this is just all my regular stuff. I'm going to put like the last time I cleaned the washer or dryer, the last time I cleaned under the stove, stuff like that. Both my boys are in the house now, so it might get a little bit noisier, but I'm hoping this microphone will cut out a lot of the background noise. Okay, family favorites. This is for like our favorite place to go eat, because like when we eat out, we kind of pick the same spot over and over for a while, and then we'll change to a different place. Things like that. Maybe our favorite stores to go to, because sometimes there's like 3 or 4 different Walmarts in different towns away from us, and we'll go to one for a while and then we'll swap and go to the other one, things like that. And I had messed up. I was doing this from the back to the front, so I kind of like set up pages and then went back. So that's why a lot of these, you can see I redid the pages. Okay, so this is mine. This is my favorite shops. This is more for sticker shops, bookish merch, stuff like that. So I gave myself, I think, 4 pages for that. This is for my makeup. Also my sizes, shoe sizes, and all of that stuff. Different shades of like BB cream or CC cream. I don't really wear foundation, but anyways. Then I have a section for mental health, and I gave myself quite a lot for that. Yeah. And then stories I need to tell and random scenes to go in them. So I get random scene ideas or random story ideas, and they'll go in there. I have a whole section for that. And then gets to my favorite parts, which are audiobooks that I listen to, books I want to buy, books to read. So that's like books I already have that I want to read, or books from the library that I want to read. Books I've read, and I included, this is all, mostly all, other than a little bit of washi and maybe 1 or 2 Happy Planner stickers, they're all LA Floral stickers. So these are her ratings. So I've put all of them from one sheet. So I think there were like, I don't remember how many. And then I have a section for passwords at the very back. Okay, so these sections I'm going to use for probably books. This is definitely going to be books. I've already started writing these. And then I need to enter like this. But this part here, this is interesting. I'm using this as I got an Apple Watch. I swapped to Apple with my phone. So I'm showing the pink is anytime I close my rings out. And then I have other colors here. This one isn't applicable anymore. But if I just close the exercise ring, or just the moving ring, or just the standing ring, and then a combination of them. So I'm a little bit behind. I have to fix that. But on that same note, my monthly spread, I have to figure this out. I'm really excited about setting this up, even though I only have a little over 5 months. But my monthly spreads are definitely going to be my health spreads. So I used LA Floral stickers and decorated this. I put my mood tracker here again. I'm tracking whether I'm happy, meh, anxious, exhausted, irritated, or sad. So from high to low, I have the dates down the side, just like I used to do. And I'm using my watch where I'm logging everything through the day, and I just go back and like track my sleep, which it's not a good example here because I'm kind of behind on it. But anyways, I'm having to hurry because my kids are in the house, and I'm trying to get this done before they get like too very loud. This is my A6 Stalogy 365. I'm using this as my daily. So inspired by Taylor over at Mom of More Plans, I love how she used to use the Moleskine Daily pocket size as her dailies to go with her Hobonichi Weeks. But I didn't like the dated pages. I love Moleskine, I love the paper and everything else, but I went with the Stalogy because it is 365 pages. That being said, I'm using 2 pages a day. I think I said that earlier, but I gave myself like 10 or 11 pages in the front that I'm just going to fill up with like yearly stuff, like what we've done this part of the year. And I have a memory here that I journaled about, and then this starts my daily pages. So I'm just setting them up and just kind of journaling with them and just filling them up as I feel like it. I really enjoyed this day writing it. I'm not completely done. I still need to fill it in. Then this was yesterday, which was Sunday. And I wrote this note here. I was listening to Taylor over at Tailored Plans, and she was talking about her cozy mystery books that she likes listening to. And I was taking some notes for books I want to look up to listen to. And so then I left this. I didn't want, like, you know, the day to be broken up where I'd have to turn the page. I wanted them to be side by side. So I flipped the page and started, this is today. So I started it here. That's what I'm doing with my Stalogy. And then this is just a random journal. This is my Sterling Ink 520 page notebook. I was going to use this for dailies, but I like the feel of the little notebook. So that's why I went ahead and got this instead of doing this as my dailies, because this would work perfect for dailies. I might see if Sterling Ink has an A6 size 520 page notebook. Now that would be cool. I will be going online to find that out for next year. Okay, so this is just randomness. I was writing out prayers. I was taking notes. Okay, my kids are being very loud, so if you can hear them in the background, I'm sorry. I have a microphone. I'm trying to get this video done. I was just taking notes on videos I was watching about like Instagram growth and book talk and stuff like that. And then this was ideas for videos. And I think somewhere around here I had set up morning pages for, yeah, right here for this week. So these are my morning pages, which you can see it's Monday, and I haven't filled this out yet. It was actually originally set up for March, which is like when I stopped using this system. So I went back. I think I'm going to use a different pen, like a fatter pen, to kind of write the dates over that. So yeah, anyway, that's my system currently, what I'm using, how I'm using it. I'm leaving this set up so that if I get the itch to go back to Planner Perfect, I can just pull this out and pick up where I left off pretty well. That way I can see for myself whether I like this system better than this one enough to leave it again. But right now, I'm very happy with what I have going. Okay, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope to catch you in the next video.